It's an effective tool for integrating some of the experiences, just to allow space around them, around whatever experiences we may have had or insights that may have come through the plant medicine work, that there's space for that to settle. Oftentimes our minds can really kick in and start to analyze and overthink and try and figure things out. And when we're in and allow for a state of Yoga Nidra, there's a lot more space and a much broader bandwidth of our intuitive wisdom body to hold all that arises. And we start to reorient away from the noise or the trying to figure things out, and orient towards this kind of vaster intelligence that holds it all. So sometimes we can get very stuck in and identified with visions or emotions or things that stress us out. So whether that's in our day-to-day practice or whether that's come through a ceremony, ways to create space around that, the Yoga Nidra has been really useful. And just, it also offers a really useful kind of bigger picture map that allows for a deeper understanding of all of these things. Because we enter into different states of consciousness, whether we're doing this through the use of a plant medicine or whether we're doing it through a guided meditation, we're essentially moving through these states of consciousness in a conscious way. And I found that when I practiced Yoga Nidra, even though it wasn't as full-on, say, as a plant medicine journey, it felt to me like the territory was similar. And I call them shamanic realms. It's like the veils become thinner, whether we dive in through the avenue of Yoga Nidra, or whether we dive in with being accompanied by a plant medicine spirit. We're essentially being taken into the deeper places within ourselves, the subconscious realms within ourselves, our own psyche. And we're confronted at times with what's happening in our own psyche. So plant teachers help us look at what we maybe are trying not to look at, but gives us an opportunity to come face to face with what's in our way. And the same thing happens with Yoga Nidra. So oftentimes what is deeply, in the underground, but is always operating in our day-to-day lives without us consciously knowing, and perhaps getting in our way a lot, with these tools we have the opportunity to bring them into the light, essentially, where they're seen. And when they're seen, they can be released and let go and move back into the field of consciousness. So I find these tools really, really powerful, and they have this nice relationship if we bring them together in an intentional way.